Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome back to the Dugout Football channel, where it is time for match week number 9 of the Scottish Premiership predictions. Now, I have to say, I have had probably one of my worst weeks ever. I will get into that very, very quickly. So, last week we had 7 games, and I got 3 outcomes out of 7. Not good. Not a good, not a good way to, it wasn't very good. But yeah, we've got some very good games this week. We have, actually there's 2 big games on Sunday. We've got Motherwell against Rangers, and we have Celtic against Hibernian as well. So how did the comments do? So I got 3 points. Not a very good week. It was very, very poor for me. Scores are relatively low, but top scorer for the week was Shane O'Donnell, and Shane O'Donnell managed to get 8 points with a 1 perfect score, including the Kilmarnock Hamilton game, which he correctly predicted, and also correctly predicted the Dundee United St Mirren game. So Shane, very, very well done to you. So that's match week number 8 done and dusted. So we'll go to match week number 9. So the first game to preview and predict is Hamilton against Dundee United, and quite surprising stats, I have to say, when looking at this one. Hamilton have won 3, and there's been 2 draws in the last 5 meetings, and the last result was a 1-0 win to Dundee United. Hamilton, disappointing defeat against Kilmarnock, you'd have to say. Obviously, you have to say that they were playing against 10 men, but Hamilton are proven to be a difficult side to beat, and you can see from the couple of results recently that they don't seem to get beaten very, very heavily, and that's something they've really improved upon. I think is they're very, very tough to beat. They're always tough to beat, to be fair, but I've noticed a little bit of very, very good play from Hamilton this season. I think they are very good going forward. They're very good in midfield. It's just defence as well. So that's something going to be very, very intriguing to see for sure. Dundee United, they're coming off the back of a 2-1 win over St Mirren. Very good performance. Very, very good performance. It's good to see Dundee United winning games again, and that's a big, big win because Dundee United were on a bit of a poor run, but to get that win, it gets the monkey off Mickey Mellon's back, and I think this is going to be a very interesting game. Dundee United don't have a very good record at New Douglas Park, or whatever you want to call the Hamilton Stadium right now. I still call it New Douglas Park. But I'm actually going to go for a 1-1 draw in this game. I think it's going to be a very interesting game for sure. But I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I think it's going to be a very interesting game. But I have to say it's a very tricky one to predict. But yeah, 1-1 draw. Livingston against St Johnstone. The last 5 between decisive resulted in 2 wins to Livy, 2 draws, and 1 win to St Johnstone. And the last one was a 1-0 win for Livingston. I have to say that I owe Livingston an apology. I thought you were going to get hammered against Celtic, but you actually put up a very, very good fight. We did. Took the lead again at Parkhead, which is very, very unusual. Jason Holt penalty. It isn't a penalty. I'm sorry to say it. It's not a penalty. It's a ridiculous decision by the referee, but we'll take it. It's a very good penalty from Jason Holt. But after that, Celtic were very, very, very good. McGregor especially was very, very good as well. Ajeti as well. Ajeti is proven to be a very good striker for them, and he could be potentially the replacement for Edward. For sure, but I'll remember Serrano's goal for a long, long time. Absolute screamer into the top corner. So that was very, very good from Serrano. But Livingston, yes, they may be bottom right now, but there are signs that they are starting to score goals, and if that is a good way to go about it. St Johnstone surprise defeat to Ross County. I thought Ross County did very, very well last week, but it wasn't a very good performance from St Johnstone. Not much in the game either, but a very, very surprise defeat, I thought, for the Saints. Now, there's not many goals between Livingston and St Johnstone, which doesn't come as a surprise. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Livingston. I'm going to go a 2-1 win for Livingston. I think if Livingston can win this one, move off the bottom, that would be very, very good. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Livingston. St Mirren against Kilmarnock now. The last 5 between the sides have resulted in 1 win to St Mirren and 4 wins to Kilmarnock, and the last result was a 1-0 win to St Mirren. St Mirren are on a wee bit of a dodgy run now. I think that's 4 straight defeats now. Yeah, bad defeat against Dundee United. Not helped by the goalkeeping situation, you'd have to say, but you still have to go out there and you know, play your game. But it was very, very disappointing from St Mirren point of view. It's going to be a good game. Kilmarnock, they're coming off the back of a 2-1 win over Hamilton, and another very good win for Alex Dyer's side. Really, he's doing a very, very good job, I think. And looking at it, Hamilton were down to 10 men, and they played very, very well against 10 men, and got the win for sure. This is a really hard one to call, as I've said, because St Mirren Kilmarnock, there's not many goals between the sides, but I'm gonna go for a Kilmarnock win here. Could be a bit of a surprise because Kilmarnock's away form is not the best, but I'm actually going to go for a 1-0 win to Kilmarnock in this game. I think it'll be a very, very close one, but 1-0 Kilmarnock. And we come on to the Sunday games. There's 3 Sunday games this week: Motherwell against Rangers, Celtic against Hibernian, and Ross County Aberdeen. So Motherwell against Rangers, last 5 between the sides have resulted in 4 wins to Rangers and 1 draw, and the last result was a 2-0 win to Rangers. Well, who saw Motherwell beating Aberdeen 3-0 coming? I certainly didn't, but Alan Campbell was one of the best players on the pitch that day. He was absolutely superb. Couple of goals to his name as well. Very, very good performance from Alan Campbell, and I think looking at it, it's a great win for Motherwell. I don't think anyone expected them to go up to Aberdeen and win 3-0, but that's the thing though. That one win gives you that more confidence to go and get another win, and that has put Motherwell now further above the table now. So that's very, very good news. So the more that they keep on doing, the more that they'll do. So I think Motherwell are doing very, very well. They did survive a penalty shootout against Glentoran in the week there. They are going to Israel as well for the European tie. I think it's Hapoel Beersheva. Is that how you pronounce it? And I think that they can look at this Rangers game as a very difficult one. Really, really difficult one, because Rangers, they'll be licking the wounds of a 2-2 against Hibs. Yep, their defence has been breached for the first time, and it has to be said that they didn't play very well against Hibs. I thought Rangers for most of the game were very, very unlucky to concede, but they were poor defensive errors from Rangers. Steven Gerrard, he'll be very, very frustrated because Rangers have started really, really well, but that's another draw on the road. So that's 2 draws, Livingston away and Hibs away, that he might look back on at the end of the season. So I'm going to go for a Rangers win in this one. I think Motherwell from going to Israel. That could be very, very interesting. I think Rangers are away to Holland. I could be wrong there. I think it's Willem that they're playing next. So two sides in Europe this week, so that's why it's on a Sunday. Motherwell 0, Rangers 2. I'm going to go for Celtic against Hibernian. The last 5 between the sides have resulted in 3 wins to Celtic and 2 draws, and the last result was a 2-0 win to Celtic. Celtic 3-2 against Livingston. Neil Lennon won't be happy with the defending. I think you can safely say that. From Celtic's point of view, it was a very poor goal to concede. The Serrano one, because he's just given far too much space. The Ayer handball is absolute joke. But, you know, Celtic still won 3-2 in the end. And I think that's why they're champions. Don't play well, but still get the result. And that is why Celtic have won nine in a row. So, you know, that's one thing I can say for sure. Hibernian, a 2-2 draw with Rangers, very, very good from them. Porteous, very, very good. Martin Boyle, very, very good as well. Christian Doidge, obviously, very good win for Hibernian. Very good draw in the end for Hibernian, and I think they will look back at that game. And this is a really, really hard one to call, but I'm going to go for a classic here. Another classic, Celtic 3, Hibernian 2. So Celtic involved in another 3-2 game. I'm going to go 3-2 to Celtic. And the final game to preview and predict is Ross County against Aberdeen. And the last 5 between the sides have resulted in 4 wins to Aberdeen and 1 win to County. And the last result was a 3-1 win to Aberdeen. Ross County getting a very good away win against St Johnstone. Really, really good win in the end. That will have put some added relief to Stuart Kettlewell, because Ross County were on a bit of a dodgy run as well. But to get that win was very, very good. Aberdeen, though, who saw them getting beat 3-0 at home to Motherwell? I don't think anyone did. Scott McKenna is off to Nottingham Forest, if we believe the transfer rumours right now. I think that's I wouldn't say it's as much of it as a blow as it is to Aberdeen. I think he has been wanting to move for ages, but good luck to him. Good luck to him. But if people think this is, Scotland's first choice, centre back for Scotland, then they've got another thing coming, because I have to say I do not rate him. I do not rate Scott McKenna. So sorry, Aberdeen fans. I just don't. I think Scott McKenna is getting a good move to Nottingham Forest. So see what happens. But as a game, I'm going to go for an Aberdeen win. Ross County 1, Aberdeen 2 in that game. And that does it for match week number 9 predictions for the SPFL Premiership season. I'll go for my predictions very, very quickly as well. Hamilton 1, Dundee United 1. Livingston 2, St Johnstone 1. St Mirren 0, Kilmarnock 1. Motherwell 0, Rangers 2. Celtic 3, Hibernian 2, and Ross County 1, Aberdeen 2. So that is it. That is my match week 9 predictions done and dusted. Leave your predictions in the comment section down below, and like Shane O'Donnell, you will get a shout out in the next video. Some really tough ones to predict last week, some really tough ones to predict this week. So we'll see what happens. But if you are new around here, then please hit that subscribe button, smash the like on this video, and enjoy your Scottish Premiership weekends, especially with the 2 Motherwell Rangers and Celtic Hibs. Should be classic games there. But I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye bye for now.